Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Tawana.Valentin here to give you another Friday's Fun Fact at 5. Today's topic is, how many houses should I see before I make an offer? So let's get into it. Fact number 1. So that question, how many houses do you need to look at before you make an offer, is an individual thing. I have some clients who I've taken out that only may need to see 3 houses and then they can make an offer. Whereas though I had other clients, I may have needed to take them out and they saw maybe 15 to 20 houses before they were able to make a decision. So it's actually an individual thing. So don't be, discouraged if after 5 houses, you're like, I can't find that perfect house. You keep looking. Once you get into that home, you'll have like that gut feeling whether this is the right house for you or not. So let's get into fact number 2. So I use the example when you're purchasing a car. We're going to look at a car almost the same like purchasing a house, even though a car depreciates and a house appreciates. But when you're going out there looking for a car to purchase, do you just purchase the first car that you see? No, you don't. You're looking online, you're looking at the pictures, online where it shows you the inside of the car, all the different features it has before you actually go to the dealership and actually test drive that car. So a house is the same thing. A house, you can look at pictures online, but it's not the same as physically going in and looking at that house, because pictures won't show you if there's a crack in the ceiling, if the floor is unleveled. So this is why, you always want to go and look at the home. So, let's say 2 things you need to ask yourself when you're purchasing a house. Is this a good value for me? Or will this work for me? You know what I mean? So those are certain things that you have to ask yourself when you're making a big purchase, because a home is one of the biggest purchases that you're going to make in your life. Let's face it, it's 30 years. So you want to take your time. Don't ever let someone or a realtor or an agent, rush you into something. You take your time, however long it takes you, and that may be something that's disputed amongst realtors, because they may say, oh, well, I think they should be able to make a decision after 3 houses, 4 houses. It's an individual thing. So take your time when it comes to that. So let's get into fact number 3. When you're working with a realtor like myself, because I am a realtor, not just an agent, I pay a fee, I pay dues in order to be a part of the Realtors Association. So it's my duty to make sure I work by a code of ethics. So I'm going to take my time with you and make sure you're comfortable and never feel rushed purchasing a house. So as a realtor, I'm going to ask you several questions so I can tailor a portal of what you're looking for. As far as like, do you want a row home? Do you want a single home? Do you want a twin home? How many bedrooms? How many bathrooms? How many square footage? I'm going to ask a whole host of questions so I can tailor an email portal just for you. So let's get into fact number 4. So once all those questions that, I ask you, and I'm very specific, like if you're a type of person that likes to entertain, do you want a big backyard? Do you want an in-ground swimming pool? I'm going to ask you a whole host of questions. So once I do that, I set up, again, what is called an email portal of properties. Let's say based off the information that you gave me, I can set up, I found maybe 30 properties that meet your criteria of what you're talking, what you want in a house. So I'll send that to you. And then what you're going to do, you're going to look at the pictures, it could be like 20, 30 pictures, each property, you're going to look at it. And in that portal, you can click each house or whatever house as your favorite. You can say some as a maybe, a possibility. and then you can trash others. So what you're going to do, once you have a whole list of properties that you're going to see, you're going to let me know as your realtor, because I'm putting it out there. I will be your realtor. So you're going to let me know. And then what I'll do, I'll set up appointments at a minimum 3 to 5 houses per day to look at, because you don't want to see like 10 houses in one day, because it's going to, you're going to forget what the first one looks like that you saw. So you want to look at maybe 3 to 5 houses that day and save the rest for other days. And as we're looking at those houses, I will then ask you on a scale of 1 to 5, whether where 1 is bad and 5 is good, where are we at in that scale, as this house, looks like to you? Is it, a 2 or 3? So as we go on, then I'm getting closer and closer to what exact house that you're looking at. And it could be the 6th house, the 7th house, or it could be the 2nd or the 3rd house. So again, it depends on you. And especially when you get in that home, if you get in that home and you have that gut feeling like, okay, when I get in that kitchen, oh, I can see having family events. I can see cooking breakfast for my children. Or, I love to see people when we come in a home and they're saying, oh, they're talking to their husband or their spouse, like, babe, I could put my couch right here. We could put the TV right here. Oh, outside, we can have guests. We can have a barbecue. That's when you're going by your gut instinct, when you get in a house and you can see your furniture and things in there. Again, it's an individual thing, how many properties you need to see in order to have that gut feeling. So let's get into fact number 5, last but not least. So keep in mind that the inventory out here is still very low. So if you say to your realtor, let's say I've showed you, I'm just throwing a number out there. Let's say I showed you maybe 6 properties, and this 6th property, you're on the fence, like, maybe I like it, maybe I don't. And then you say, well, let me go and sleep on it, and I'll let you know tomorrow. The problem with that is because the inventory is so low, I always say, if you sleep on it, you won't sleep in it. And that's a fact, because just like you looked at that property, it may be 2 or other 3, 4, whatever the number is of other people looking at that property, and where they're not going home to sleep on it. They're like, boom, I like the house. I want to make an offer on it. So when you're slow, when it comes to that, you may lose. So if you got to sleep on it, you won't sleep in it. So just remember that. Those are my fun facts for today. If you liked anything that I've talked about, please like, share, and comment on this video. If you are looking for a realtor to help you through the home buying process, or if you have a home that you want to sell, or if you don't want to do either or, and you just want to lease something right now, contact me. Go to www.tawana.valentin.com, fill out the information, and I will set you up with a free consultation. So that was it for my Friday fun facts. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next week for another Friday's fun fact at 5. Bye.